Welcome to Excise and Licenses online training videos. This video will show you how to apply online for a retail food mobile business license. There are a couple of steps that you will need to take before you apply online. You'll first want to go to the Retail Food Mobile website to see all required documents for this new application. Make sure you have your documents filled out and uploaded on your computer. They must be in a PDF or JPEG format. We are not able to open other formats. This is a license for an establishment that sells or serves food to consumers that reports and operates from a commissary and is readily movable, such as a truck or cart. Examples include a mobile food truck that travels to different locations, movable hot dog stand that sets up on a periodic basis, or other food carts or push carts that are wheeled and towed to a specific location. Please note that retail mobile food licenses have restrictions on where they can park, set up, and operate. Additional permits for parking and specific locations may be required. You'll also want to make sure that you have a login to Denver's online permitting and licensing center. Make sure that you have a credit card or a debit card ready. We accept Visa, MasterCard, or Discover. You may also process a payment from a bank account. You would need the routing number, account holder name, and account type. And then for the login to Denver's online permitting and licensing center, make sure that the email and password that you create for that login, that you'll be able to remember that for the years coming. That login and password will be good for all of your applications that are online. So please make sure that you're able to remember that. Once you're logged in and you start the application process, please make sure that you don't let your application time out if you need to go get documents or something and upload them to your computer. If you let your application time out, it will break that application, and then you'll need to contact Excise and Licenses for us to manually correct that, and that will lengthen the application process for you. So please, if you need to get something and you're logged in as part of the application, at the bottom of each page is an orange button that says save and resume within 30 days. And so if you click on that and then you log out, when you log back in, you can just click on resume application and continue as normal. So again, at the bottom of every page is an orange button that you can press that's called save and resume within 30 days. Please utilize that button if you need to get more documents or confirm information for your application. Okay, there's a couple of required documents for your application, and all of these documents are listed online as well. The first thing is you need to also make sure that your mobile unit is completely set up, that it's ready to operate. All fabrication of your mobile unit must be complete before submitting your application. You must have a permanent license plate for your vehicle. And then you also need a copy of a valid state or federally issued identification. And if needed, you need to obtain your propane permit or exemption letter from the Denver Fire Department to submit with the application. There's a mobile plan review packet that you need to fill out completely and have everything filled out and signed and dated and uploaded on your computer. And then you also need a affidavit of commissary that again needs to be filled out completely. And then you have to take some pictures of your mobile unit. And these pictures need to be in color and printed on 8.5 by 11 paper. And you can upload those pictures onto your computer so you could submit them as part of the application. You need to take pictures of all four sides of the truck from the outside, and then you need to include a picture of the license plate, and then you need 2 pictures of the inside. And then if applicable, if you're operating on a private property, you'll need a special zoning use permit. And then you'll also need a permission letter from the property owner if you're operating on private property. And then if you answer yes to the question on the application about whether or not you have a tax license, you will need to provide a copy of that Denver sales tax license. And again, that tax license for Denver is on a yellowish brown paper. It's not the blue sales tax license. That is for the state. We need the city sales tax license. And then if you're moving your food truck license online, you would need to provide a copy of your current Denver business license in order for you not to be charged the application fee. You would only be charged for the license fee. And so again, you'll need to upload a current Denver business license if you're moving your application online. And then if you're applying as a nonprofit, you would need to provide a letter addressed to the Denver Department of Excise and Licenses that contains a request of fee waiver, name of the nonprofit, an explanation of your vision or how does the community benefit from this nonprofit. It must be on letterhead, dated, and signed. And then the second required document is the 501c3 letter from the IRS listing the nonprofit's name. Okay, now we are at Denver's Permitting and Licensing Center. And like I said before, you'll want to make sure that you have already registered for an account. So what you're going to do is enter in your email and your password and click on sign in. And then here you're going to go to business licenses. And then you're going to click on apply for a license. And then you'll read the general disclaimer. And if you agree to everything, you'll click on that I have read and accepted the above terms. And then click on continue application. And then here for this example, we are applying for a mobile license. So you're going to click on the circle next to retail food license, mobile. And then you're going to scroll down and click on continue application. And then here it's just telling you all of the required documents for this application. And like I said before, if you don't have all of this information, click on this orange box and save and resume within 30 days and then log out of the application. And then once you have everything that you need for the application, you'll sign back in and then you'll click on resume application on the right hand side. Otherwise, we're going to click on continue application. And then here it's asking if the mobile unit for this application is finished and ready to be inspected. And that means, is it fully built out and you could start operating today if you passed all your inspections? So you're going to answer yes or no. And then you're going to click on continue application. And then here you are going to enter in the legal name for your company and then also the trade name or the DBA does business as for your company. So you'll enter in your company name and the DBA. And the company name is like the LLC name or the corporation name, etc. Then you'll click on continue application. And then here you're going to enter in the applicant name. And you'll want to, in this applicant name, you want to make sure that you have the full information, and we need a good email and phone number for that applicant. So please make sure you have that information, and then you'll just enter in that and click on continue. And then we also need a responsible party. And that's someone, if we have a question about your food truck or something, we need that contact information. And again, please make sure that that is a valid email and phone number. And then you will click on continue. And then we also need a mailing address. So you'll click on there enter in the mailing address, and then click on continue, and then continue application. And then here you're going to start giving us information about the food truck. If you have a business website, a Facebook, or a Twitter page, please enter in that information here. And so, and if the Facebook page and the Twitter page. And then also, if you work out of a commissary, please provide your full commissary address. And you can't operate out of your own personal kitchen in your home. It has to be a commissary. And then you'll also describe what days of the week that you use your commissary, the days of the week, and the time frame that you are in that commissary. And then here, we want to know all of the ways that you are going to be handling your food. And so you will check the box next to each one. And also on our website, we have a document that you can use to help you answer this question. It's also on our website. It's titled Food Handling Processes, and it has all of the examples of what it means when we ask that type of question. So all of those examples are here, and this document will enable you to answer those questions on the application. So what we want to know is if the way you handle the food and scooping ice, cooking raw animal products, you'll just select each box that applies to your business. And then once you have answered that question, you'll click on continue application. And then here we're asking about, do you have a Denver sales tax license? And again, that is that yellowish brown tax license, not the blue one. We want the yellowish brown one. And so if you say yes, we will ask for that sales tax license number. And then you'll also need to upload a copy of that Denver sales tax license. And then we need the name of your food truck. And then also what type of food truck. Is it a truck? Is it a trailer? Is it a cart? For this example, we're going to say truck, and then you're going to click on continue application. All right, and since I said truck, it's asking for your VIN number, the make and model of the vehicle, and then the permanent license plate number. And then we also ask, does your food mobile vehicle trailer sell ice cream? Yes or no. For this example, we're going to say no, and then we're going to click on continue application. And then here it's going to ask, was this unit previously licensed in the city and county of Denver? You're going to answer yes or no. Is the unit stored in the city and county of Denver? Yes or no. And if you say yes to it previously licensed in the city and county of Denver, we want what the name of the unit used to be. So you'll answer that. And then we also ask, does your unit operate on private property? Yes or no. And for this example, we're going to say yes. And then you click on continue application. And then here we're asking for demographic information about your business license. It is not required that you answer this, but we do ask that you would answer this. We use this information to improve our policies, processes, and communication. Again, it is not required to be answered, but what we ask is, what is the preferred language of your business? And then what is the secondary language of your business? And then you click on continue application. And then here we are asking, do you have an active or delinquent food license for this business and activity within the city and county of Denver? If you answer yes, you will need to provide a copy of your current business license. So for this example, we're going to say yes. And then it also asks if you are a nonprofit organization requiring a fee waiver. For this example, we're going to say no. If you do say yes, you will have to provide that nonprofit documents that I had talked about earlier. And then you'll click on continue application. And then here it's asking if the applicant or any partner, member, director, etc., of the business have they been convicted of a crime or ordinance violation other than a traffic violation in any federal, state, or city court? If you answer yes, you will need to describe the notices. Otherwise, you can answer no if no is correct, and then you click on continue application. And then here, based on the way that I answered the previous questions, these are the documents that I will need to provide to upload. So the first one, you'll click on upload. Then you'll upload the next one. Again, you'll want to make sure that all of these documents are uploaded onto your computer in a PDF or JPEG format. And again, if you need to go get those documents, you'll click on save and resume, and then you'll get those documents for your application. Otherwise, everything looks like it's uploaded, and then we'll click on continue application. And then here are the statements of understanding to operate your license. You'll just read through all of these statements, and if you agree to them, you'll check the box next to each statement, and then you'll click on continue application. And then here's your last time to review everything for accuracy. If something is entered incorrectly, you will click on the edit button, go back to that part of the application, correct it, and then come back to this page. And again, you'll just read everything for accuracy. And then you'll scroll down and you'll read the oath of application. If you agree to the oath of application, you'll click this checkbox, and then you'll click on continue application. And then what that will do is it's going to get you ready to pay for your application. And then here you'll just click here to go to your main page, and then you'll click on pay fees due. And what this does is you'll click on continue application, and what that will do is take you to a third party, and you'll pay with a credit card or your account information. And then once that payment is submitted, then the application will be sent to Excise and Licenses, and we have up to 7 to 10 business days to do the initial review of the application. It does not mean that we will issue the license within 7 to 10 business days. It means that we will review the application. You will immediately start to receive emails from us regarding your application. The emails will come from exlnotifications@denvergov.org. Please make sure you see those emails in your inbox. That is how we will communicate with you regarding your application. So please make sure to monitor that inbox. If we need extra documents from you, we will email you and have you upload and edit your application to send those updated documents back to us. So again, please make sure that you monitor your your account, because if we do need those extra documents, your application will say edit over here on the right hand side instead of pending. And so again, please make sure you look for those communications from this. And like I said, again, we'll have 7 to 10 business days to look at that application. And then you also want to make sure that you print a copy of the payment page, because that's your only receipt that you will receive from us. We do not email you a copy of the receipt. Okay, I would like to thank you for watching this Denver Excise and Licenses video.